Hey guys, and welcome to today's Daily Pattern. My name's Andy, and today we're going to be looking at Acts chapter 14. So in this chapter, we go on a bit of a roller coaster journey with Paul and Barnabas. They certainly have their ups and their downs. And I'm just going to come in at around about verse 8, where Paul, through Jesus, he performs a miracle. He heals a man who has never been able to walk. And the crowds around who are watching this, as you can imagine, they go wild. They've never seen anything like this. Unfortunately, however, they mistake Paul and Barnabas for two of the Greek gods that they worshipped, which quickly leads to Paul to having to explain that that wasn't the case. Now, for these people, it was their belief in these Greek gods which prevented them from getting to know the one true God. Now, I just want you to think very quickly for a second, well, what about me? Now, I'm not saying that you worship Greek gods, but what I am saying is that there are things in our life which prevent us from getting to know who God is. There are things which we prioritise over our relationship with God. And whether that's just focusing solely on ourselves, whether we think I'll get school, I'll get my uni, I'll get my career all sorted before I even think about it. And it's in doing that that we choose to neglect God. But you know, God loves you so much that He wants to have a relationship with you. He wants to journey through life with you, through these things, whether they're good or whether they're bad. And if you choose to love Him, if you choose to accept Him, and if you choose to get to know who God is, through you, God will do amazing things with your life. The last thing I just want to bring out from this chapter is to don't be afraid to live for Jesus. So often it's the case that we live in fear because we think we're going to be made fun of. But there's a very common pattern through the book of Acts that where there's persecution, there is also salvation. Paul and Barnabas saw this twice in this chapter alone. And Jesus himself, he saw this so much in his life. But through the suffering that Jesus had to bear, it brought about life, and it brought about life in all of its fullness. So I just encourage you today to don't be afraid, be bold, be courageous, because in that crowd of people that you're afraid of, there could be one person who is willing to listen, who is willing to accept Jesus into their lives. And how amazing would that be? So guys, thank you for watching. We love you, we miss you, and we're looking forward to when we can see you all again. Take care, guys.